There's probably no working dog more important to its owner than the Eskimo sled dog, so much so that they created their own version of the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my master. I am his dog. He makes me to lie down in soft snow. He leads me across firm ice. He calls to me encouragingly. He drives me on good trails because I belong to him.
That's it. Get up there. Get up there, Misty. Come on. Go on.
In South Jersey, we haven't gotten much snow in the last 2 or 3 years, so we use the 3-wheeled gigs.
I like him when they pull us real fast.
Come on, Tora. Come on, Jessie. Keep going. Jessie loves to sleep on the rug. She loves to sleep on the couch. She likes to lay on the bed. Good girl, Jessie. Good girl, Jessie.
Come on. Come on. Let's go now.
Come on, guys. Come on, Jess. They're all house dogs. Every one of them. Come on, Jess. Buck's catching you.
That's a puppy. All right. Good boy.
Oh, the dogs are definitely part of the family. They're spoiled rotten.
Whoa!
Come on, Buck. Hurry up. Yay! All right.
They wouldn't do it if they didn't want to. They would just stand there and look at you.
Dogs can be trained to pull a sled, but they can also be trained to pull a kid through a hospital stay by working in a unique therapy program.
Up. Good boy. These dogs come here regularly, twice a week, to give them pleasure, to make the living situation in the hospital more like their living situation at home. It's a part of the staff almost, these dogs are.
Hey. That's so nice. Oh.
It's a magnificent program in that it's contributing something from our dog world to the community.
It's great because in the hospital they're here to see, little kids too, like 5 and 6-year-olds, and they love dogs.
And here's Dallas.
They come in the playroom and they play with them. They should do it in every hospital.
That's a really nice boy. Dally.
Oh, that was the first dog you wanted to touch. Really likes you. The kids really love it, and it makes a real difference. That's why we all do it, because we see the difference it makes in the patients, and the staff, and the nurses, and some doctors. We're working on others.
Give me a paw. Give me other paw.
All right, Coach.
Good for you. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, good boy.
Dogs communicate by sound. They have a whole variety of sounds. And they certainly communicate by body language. Tail position, ear set, scruff of the neck, stiffen of the leg. You watch 2 dogs and there's a whole vocabulary of body posture. Dogs communicate in many ways. One we can't understand at all is they use pheromones. Those are scent signals. That's why male dogs go around peeing on hydrants and fenders by the score, because they're writing letters. And that's why dogs sniff when you take them out. They're reading their mail.
Another letter for Barlow.
Come on, Barlow, let's go.
Wow, I'll bet there's a whole bunch of mail over there for me. And pizza, too.
A dog's nose is one of the most phenomenal instruments in all of nature. It's able to identify and isolate just a few molecules from millions.
Stop it, Barlow.
We don't know how many senses a dog has. We give them the traditional 5, sight, hearing, sense, taste, and smell. But there's more than that. I believe they can read the magnetic field of the earth. I believe that sincerely. And if there is that 6th sense, who says there aren't 36? Where is it written they could only have one more that we don't now know about?
I'm absolutely convinced that some dogs predict some quakes. I'm expecting a quake to strike the Bay Area within 1 week. And that's because of a sudden exodus of pet dogs. When I look at the lost and found column and find that the missing dogs are double or triple or quadruple the background level that I've been measuring for years, then I suspect something seismic is about to happen. We think that the dogs are responding to the electromagnetic changes that precede quakes. I can thank Bay Area dogs for helping me predict 14 5-magnitude quakes that I have predicted. Some people say, hey, I can never tell about quakes because my dog's weird all the time. So I say, well, if he starts acting normal, then look out.